Alright, now we can finally start on the road to find a hoe. Find the hoe again. Gonna have some benefits with my friend. Find that hoe
She
again.
must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you.
Detective
See
Clive.
what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I will be here later on tonight.
Told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
I do.
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared.
Fair enough.
She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
Indeed. Alright, let's go find Slimy McFuckface.
Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
So I wonder if it's one of the same two guys who I fucking put flat on their asses who tried to fucking pick a fight with me. Probably not.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
Yeah, you want to see some hoes? You better treat me nice.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in Moor. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Oh, so you're not paying attention. Got it.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Because normally you react anytime I pet the puppers. But I can't hear you, so maybe you did.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good.
Yeah.
The people of Moor are rather set in their ways.
Indeed.
You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Return before you find something, my friend. Alright. Oh my god, there's 2 more fucking side quests up there. Son of a bitch.
Think I might see you tonight?
Are there any freaking... Like, I don't know where there would be freaking good chests. Like, a lot of the chests in this game, I feel like, are just fucking pointless. Yeah, so I was hoping this would freaking scratch the old
How
jerpig
many
itch.
bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
Boom! How dare you? Steve, 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 bop, Steve, bop, Steve, bop, Steve, bop, whap. All right. Alright, so there's quite a few places I can investigate around here. Don't you know? That is a big looking palace over there. Alright, let's go grab one of these 2 side quests.
That's enough dallying, you.
If you are speaking, I cannot hear you.
You, Brandon, here, now. You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
Alright.
All right. Where is he?
My, I see they've sent me a branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast.
That's why.
Go, and see that you kill the beast.
Just why we cannot hear the legendary
Someone who's
tones of the white.
danger. He didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
But if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this.
Give them all you've got. Stay down. It's over.
Okay. Killed the wolfie.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
What a fucking asshole.
The wolf's work, no doubt.
Oh my
It's
god.
not the wolf that's
So, did you, like, were you able to keep watching?
Yeah.
So you know what happened.
Yeah.
The kid's father and the kid basically we're playing the wolf's gonna kill me, so the kid's father was sending bears to go fight the wolf, knowing that the wolf is just gonna kill him.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus fucking
That's
Christ. JFC, man, JFC.
Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
Like, yeah, wolf's not to blame, but, you know, it was a rabid wolf, so the wolf probably did need to get put down for the good of the actual people. He's not a good boy like Torgal.
You, Brandy, come here this instant.
You, asshole.
How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet, and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Well, go fuck yourself.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
Yeah, what are you gonna do, you little
You're
fucking
not
shit?
the Branded I bought, are you?
No, I'm not. Fuck you.
How dare you deceive me?
How dare you not get on your knees and suck on these nuts, Mr. Garrison?
Slave of the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
That wretch will be me.
That unlucky wretch would be me. I'm my own master.
We're not putting the dame out.
No one. And I take orders from no one.
Lies! Do you think I cannot see that brand on your face?
Shut your mouth and listen. Those bearers you killed, they were people. They felt fear and pain, just as you do. And unless you wish to share in their suffering, you would do well to remember we are not your playthings.
Father, he's scaring me.
Good, be scared, bitch.
Dare you threaten us? How dare you?
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
I'll kill that one too.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
Bitch, I fought gods. I can't wait to see your fucking hound, dudes.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least.
So I feel like what's gonna happen
Bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport.
is they're not gonna be able to control that super big wolf of theirs, and I'm gonna have to step in and save them.
I wouldn't save him.
Well, Clive might not have a choice.
I would not complete the quest line.
Well, I don't know if that's what's gonna. I don't know if that's how it's gonna be or not. So, you wouldn't know.
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
I am.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
I mean, that's what I was here for.
Let's put them to rest.
Let's be edgy, grouchy Noctis. With a voice that sounds like this. What?
Like that?
I can't talk like this, Mr. Garrison.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Mr. Garrison.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
Yes, I'm burned.
Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Plus he's fat and ugly.
Simple.
Yeah, basically that.
You are not them.
Yeah, well, we need to shove ours balls into theirs mouth.
And toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
There it is. I hear it. Oh, I guess we don't gotta save them. Okay, they died. Okay.
Good.
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's nest two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
Probably not gonna be bodies left to loot. That's what you get for buying a bigger hound. Play stupid games and win stupid prizes.
Dumb ways to die.
Fucking with Clive. Alright. So there's just a little blood. Oh. So I don't know if this was here before.
No, I don't think it was.
So
It might have been. I don't know.
So I'm just gonna make some headcanon and say those two bloody hides I got were the remnants of the father and son.
Yeah. Alright,
So-
I'll be right back.
Oh my goodness, fine, me too then. I got more things to grab and snack upon.
Oh, I just stuffed my face again because I was hungry.
When are
I had so much.
when don't you?
You were eating stuff too, so much.
When was I?
When you had left this last time, I think.
Did I though?
I think so.
Have you seen my Chloe? I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
I will help you look for her. Your Chloe. What kind of creature is your Chloe?
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
Well, she's female and Chloe.
White hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting.
Prioritize quest Doru.
That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her.
Inquire with villagers about Chloe. About Chloe Clo. Fastidious farm wife.
You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because I'm trying to help a
Because
girl.
from the village asked me to find her pet, Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
Oh. You know what I'm about to thinking?
What?
Chloe is the name of a bearer. Her pet is a bearer.
Oh no.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
That's my theory. Like, I was initially thinking Chocobo, but after what that woman was speaking about, I think it's a human person. No, it's a doggo?
Chloe?
Nope. This dog's probably not Chloe because it doesn't have beautiful white fur. So, the dog's barking at Chloe, I assume.
More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl?
You're just the same reused dog model from the last area.
Is that? Someone
Yep.
napping on the job.
Yep, that's a person.
I hope they don't mind the interruption.
Oh, beautiful snow white skin because she's turned herself to stone. Yep, Chloe was a human. Called it. I'm too good at the game. I'm too good at the video game.
The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favorite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything?
Can we not snack? We can pet the dog. Why can't we snack the children?
I agree.
She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died.
Like, I still want to smack the kids, but I understand it's not their fault because they're so stupid, super young. It's their parents' fault and the world's fault for telling these kids that, yeah, you can just treat these like whatever you want. Like, based on the fact that that boy and her are as young as they look, probably 7 or 8, they don't know shit. But their parents definitely want to stab them. Maybe smack some sense into the kids, but stab the parents.
And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
Dad said bearers don't have parents.
Okay, so yeah, that just proved my point. This little girl doesn't know any better. She only knows what her dad taught her.
They do.
Yeah, so this little girl doesn't know.
Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
We finally set the realization of the world into her. Alright, so she's crying now. One small change, tiny bit of change for bettering humanity. If only we could find her dad and actually beat the piss out of him. So yeah, like I thought. Can't really blame some of these children too much for the goings-on because they're too young to actually know better. They only know what their parents have taught them. You know? Bugaboo.
Keep your distance, boy.
Makes sense?
I'm listening.
Yeah, no, I mean, that was my spiel. Kids too young to know any better. They only know what their parents have taught them. And what, you know, society and everything has taught them around them. So they don't know any better. Still not okay, but can't blame them. Gotta blame the parents. I might have to unequip gouge. Like it's not doing as much for me as I would like it to be doing.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Plus, you know, that stupid farm wife's like, oh, keep that mangy beast on a leash.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, It's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Okay. So we need to speak with Bertrand.
What do you want?
What I want, and what you can give me, are two different things.
Go on. Take it.
Okay. Alrighty. So we must speak with this person. Bertrand the Stable Hand.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
A trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down.
Oh, I don't keep my head down for nobody.
His folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Alright.
After it.
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant.
Are you?
What is it that she requires of me?
Everything.
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes. Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it.
Oh, he took her comb.
But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was.
So he wanted to trade in her comb and get her a better comb from him to make her love him.
Firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
Back to the Vale, I'm sure.
Customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
Mostly helpful, yeah. Alright. So we must go whither and thither to the ruins.
It smells of death here, Torgal.
Oh, it does smell of death here, Torgal.
Wolves.
Loaded wolves.
Can't let them get any closer to the village.
Stay down. Sick of Torgal. Stay down. It's over.
What happened here? Uh oh, I think we. Oh. Oh, yep, there's our girl, Tatienne. She's dead.
Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry.
Tatienne died.
So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true,
The people on our journey just don't make it, do they?
No.
The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else.
Would
Then
you
one
be
day
like
he
someone
sees
else?
her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to more for some dealings and doesn't come back.
It's what he
If you
deserves.
mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
Yeah, I got what he deserved.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
And they would not wed.
Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
Voice is like sweet, sexy, velvety jello pudding.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
Yes, give her the comb that she gave to Tatienne to remember her by. We're basically just giving her her comb back. Wouldn't really call that something to remember somebody by if you were the person who gave it to him in the first place, you know what I mean?
If it was a message...
You are still in one piece, I see.
Yeah, more than we can say for
I will
Tatienne.
be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then?
Oh, what's left of her? What's left of her? Yeah, this is M-rated. Like, shit's going down. Shit's bad. It's more than just fucks and shits and dams and fucks. Shit's bad.
I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
True that, true that.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
The weathered comb. An old wooden comb gifted to Tatienne by Madame Isabel. Several of the teeth appear to have been recently broken.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Yep.
I should go.
You should.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
That's bad.
Not to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I'll try.
I will. And thank you again.
Like, every time they called her Tatienne, I'm just only thinking of Tatooine from Star Wars.
What are you?
You don't even like Star Wars.
I know. I know. Doesn't mean that I don't know some stuffs. Chapel to the east. Ah, yes. Don't like Harry Potter either.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
Don't like Lord of the Rings or Godzilla either. I like Final Fantasy. Not 15 though. Like, I should let you borrow Final Fantasy 15 just so you can play the fucking fishing minigame.
I would just buy that, because didn't you say they had one that's the mini game of its own?
Yeah, but that's only virtual. You would die. It's yeah, you would die. It's fucking VR only. It puts you it puts you into the position of the fish man.
Why do you do that? No, I'm mad now.
What do you mean now? I've told you this several fucking times. You're like, you know what? I'll risk it and go blah, blah, but I'll catch the big fishies anyway. Yeah, it's virtual only.
Puppy.
Trouble on the way.
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is
Indeed.
why we'll be taking the back door.
I like the back door. Isn't that right, dear? The rarely used back door. Yeah, we gotta break down the mother crystals. Ooh, she's cute. The pleasure houses, or a flame. You ready to go to some house of pleasure? Pleasure. That does not look like a very comfortable bed.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a
Whorehouse. I'm rated.
brothel.
See? See, dear?
Doesn't seem very private.
I'm rated. They can fuck. You can hear it in the background.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start.
God damn it, Sid.
Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut. And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Remember, he used to be Lord
Let's
Commander.
just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the mother crystals truly are the cause of the blight...
If you wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is,
If the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us?
That's a good question.
To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Like, we're stronger than them, so that's a good question.
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Aye, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain.
But you will not be Dio.
First, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
Alright. I think we're getting to like the halfway point in the game.